Hello Cancer, welcome to this reading. First and foremost, a big happy birthday to you. Hope you have an amazing Cancer season. We're going to be taking a look at the career and financial energy for the sign of Cancer. Now do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. I will not send you a message on any platform, so do not get scammed. I do not do personal readings. Let's go ahead and see what we have here for you, Cancer. Now I'm using the Gilded Tarot, the Classic Rider-Waite Tarot, and the Kipper Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below if you'd like to purchase them for yourself. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Make sure everything's in view. I'll go ahead and take 3 of these Kipper cards to clarify as we go along. All right, let me make sure we're set up here. And it looks like I need to zoom out a little bit. All right. I think that's looking just about good enough to me. All right. All right, energy on the bottom. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is a very good card to find, especially in a career and financial reading. Knight of Pentacles talks about potentially some type of financial event arriving into your life. This comes after you've kind of worked hard to achieve something in your life. So the Knight of Pentacles says that, you know, effort, energy, and hard work are the way forward. This is the way. This is the way. If you've ever seen the show The Mandalorian, this is the way. This is the way for the Knight of Pentacles is hard work, energy, effort, putting in the work, and through that you get the rewards. This is the energy of dependability. And you know, when you give a Knight of Pentacles a task, you can be sure that they will complete it. Okay, they will get the job done. And so it's definitely a very good card, and seeing the rewards come forward, like I said, a real big, like a big element of time associated with the Knight of Pentacles. Not something like a lottery win, not something like a windfall with the Knight of Pentacles, something that, you know, has taken some level of effort for sure. So let's go ahead and expand on that a little bit more here. So in your overall message, we have the Knight of Wands. And so we start the reading off here with these double knights, but actually we have 3 knights in this reading. Okay, so 2 or more knights, let alone 3 in a reading, is a big sign of motion. Okay, a lot of events in motion for you. Knights can always represent events. And to me, when I get 2 or more, you know, that says that you're going to have a busy period of time here in this month as it relates to your career situation. Some of you, now this won't be for everybody, but some of you will be taking an opportunity elsewhere. Some of you might be moving to take a job elsewhere. Some of you also might be following kind of your passions, talents, and hobbies as you have this Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a classic jack of all trades in the tarot. They are capable of doing so many things, and they have a whole lot to offer to a work environment. And so it's somebody who is sort of a maverick, and they take great pride in their work, and they get others around them inspired to do great work as well. Now, in the past, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the 8 of Swords, and you have the Page of Cups here. So we are taking a look at something here has been maybe, some of you have been so wanting to connect with your happiness, your individual happiness, maybe even your purpose, maybe even your vision for your career. And the reason is we have these Knight and the Knight and the Page of Cups. So cups in a career or a financial setting, you know, this is about creativity, this is about a vision, and this is maybe about foresight, being able to kind of see ahead, but it's also happiness, right? So we're not looking at love, right? And so this is about your general happiness in that connection to your work or what you do for a 9 to 5 or what you do for your job. If you're not happy, I feel like some of you are making a choice to make a change, something along those lines. You have this 8 of Swords here as well. The 8 of Swords is this energy of kind of blindfoldedness, not being able to see the road ahead. And so what I'm feeling here is not being able to see the road ahead, but it's more about like maybe taking a step back and zooming out, because the 8 of Swords says that there is a solution to your problem, or in this case, there is a solution to your happiness, right? To finding your happiness here. But it might require you to take a step back and to kind of zoom out a little bit, because where they are right now is a little bit of this trapped feeling, right? They're in this sort of trapped feeling right now, but the solution's available. And so it's this kind of game that you have to play with yourself to kind of get out of the game of your mind when you have the Eight of Swords. All right, so what you don't see here is that you have this Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is some type of happy offer. Again, this is available to you for whatever reason. You can't see it here. Now, this is actually showing up in the past. So what might have happened here is some of you have maybe been a little bit surprised about an offer. Some of you may have been a little bit surprised that you were included on a project or something along those lines. I also think in receiving this offer or whatever, however it's sort of showing up, or if this is not an offer for you, some of you have been kind of creating this dream or this vision for you. And as a result, you have this Knight of Cups as well above it. So this is about, we started this reading off with 3 knights, right? And so this is like almost, it's this like, I'm feeling this word like bang, bang, okay? Like, it's almost like one thing has sort of, there's been like a cascading event. Like one thing has led to the next here. And so it's almost like in the past, as soon as you've taken a step back, as soon as you've zoomed out from the problem, as soon as you've kind of maybe looked at something in a different way, you found the solution. And what's interesting is I think the solution was right in front of you the entire time. Here with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups above and below. But in your day-to-day, which is this middle kind of row here, there was something that was tripping you up. And you know what? You're only human, right? So I think some of you have made some really nice strides. There's been a happy event, and I think this was related to an offer. In the current situation, you have the Six of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands, and you have the Ace of Wands. What we see you doing now is capitalizing. We see you capitalizing on this offer. Okay, Knight of Wands going for something. Knight of Wands is like this energy of like putting all your stuff in the van, putting all your possessions in the car or in the U-Haul and driving across the country and moving somewhere new, going to distant lands, going on a great adventure somewhere new. And it's almost like for some of you, you may literally be taking a new opportunity in a different place here this month with the Ace of Wands. Now, obviously, not everybody's going to be making a move, and so like a literal physical relocation. And so what's going on here is you may be moving to a new organization, you might be moving to a new job, you may be moving in the way that you approach your work. Here, the Ace of Wands is the card that I look for if you're looking to start a side hustle or to go into business for yourself, especially when it's combined with something like the Knight of Wands. And then you throw 3 knights on top of that, and that's like big motion, big movement forward on something in your career life, in enterprise. Wands is the suit of work and enterprise. And so we see you capitalizing either on this vision or this goal that you've had here, or quite literally some type of offer that has sort of come in as the solution to your problem. And I think that you've really gone for it here. In the thoughts area, this upper row is the row of your thoughts. You have the Six of Cups. This is, you've had this sort of, the Six of Cups is something that you've thought about for a long time. You've kind of had this vision, you've had this goal for quite some time. It's almost like if you are moving to a new job, it's almost like you knew that this was going to happen, or you could feel the writing on the wall type deal. Like there might have been some unease that had been mounting for some time, and it's possible. I don't see a firing here, just to be totally clear. This is an extremely positive reading. I see a move, like I see you taking a new opportunity elsewhere. Because we do have this Ace of Wands, new beginning, in the suit of Wands, which again is the suit of work. And so it's almost like, but you've known that this was going to be happening for some time now, and I think you're kind of just working and going for it. In the future, you have the Six of Wands, you have the Strength card, and the Seven of Wands here. So this is going to be an extremely rewarding decision that you've made, I believe, if you are on this timeline here. If this message is resonating, if you're in this timeline here, this is going to be extremely rewarding. You can see the rewards ahead as you see the Six of Wands. this is people cheering you on. Okay, you can see that there's like public recognition, victory, being recognized for the victory that you've achieved. The Six of Wands is a big win. It does potentially come with some rewards. It can be a very good job if you're looking, or very good offer, very good sign. Sorry, if you're looking for a job raise or a new higher paying offer. It can be a very good sign in that area, because the Six of Wands is the second win in the suit of Wands. You have this with the Strength card, which is willpower. Okay, having the strength to move forward on this energy and actually go for it. Listen, I can say this from experience, changing jobs is not easy. It's a hard thing to do, especially if you've, if you've been at an organization for some time, which some of you might have with that Knight of Pentacles. It's like very hard to like leave, because for many people, their work colleagues become like an extension of their family. Not for everybody, but you develop relationships with your family, with your work family. you develop relationships with your work family, and it's hard to leave, right? It's hard to leave those scenarios. But for you, I think you can understand how important it is for you to take this new opportunity and move in a new direction. You have the Seven of Wands as well. You can see that there is maybe some competition mounting here. You can't get to the Seven of Wands without first having won the victory of the Six of Wands. And so to me, it's a good sign of success in the future for you. And you have the ability to overcome this challenge or this obstacle here with the Strength card. Let's just go ahead and see what these Kipper cards are. Let's take a look at these. Yeah, for sure. So you have occupation, gift, and bad health. So obviously this is a career and finance reading. So this bad health energy, this is around the thoughts. This is around, with that Eight of Swords, being maybe trapped in a certain way of approaching this problem or trying to find a solution. There's maybe some kind of like, there might have been some type of, how do I describe this? Hesitancy. And I think there's a little bit of rumination, and that's where I think the bad health energy is coming in. You have this occupation and gift energy as well. Occupation, clearly, it literally refers to your work, and you have this gift card with it, which is clearly showing up here as well in the Knight of Wands. You absolutely have gifts to share with people, to share with the world here, Cancer. People are really excited for what you can bring and what you can offer to the table. So I like this. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. Yeah, you have the Three of Wands. I was expecting to see that. You have the Page of Pentacles. Wow, okay, so you have all four knights now. You have all four knights. This is incredible. With the Knight of Swords. You have the Three of Swords, Nine of Wands, and you have the Knight of Cups. Is that 5 knights in this reading, as well as 2 pages? I mean, wow, that's an incredible period of time here, especially as we are in your season here, Cancer. First and foremost, I need to say, there are a whole lot of talking heads here. There are a whole lot of different people who want a piece of Cancer at this time. A lot of people want you and your energy and your opinion or your thoughts or your energy at this time. People want to be around you. People want to see you. People want to hire you. People want your thoughts. And it's because we have 5 knights and we also have 2 pages. So that's 7 cards showing up here, okay? So that almost never happens in a reading. So what I would always caution you to do in any of that, in any scenario like that, is to first follow your gift, okay? Follow your gift and also trust your gut and trust your intuition. Okay, never take an opportunity because somebody else wants you to take another opportunity. You should always put yourself first, and you should always do what's right for you and your family and so forth and so on. The Three of Wands is the initial win that builds up to the Six of Wands. So we saw this here show up here in the past. I think some of you have been afraid of letting go of a place that you've been, a work situation that you've been in for a long time. And that's why I think the Three of Swords is coming in. Page of Pentacles is absolutely that offer. It's you speaking with HR. It's maybe even you negotiating the salary. You have this Nine of Wands, and I think some of you have maybe really stuck up for yourself and said, hey, listen, you know, I've got this offer over here, but there's also this other offer, and this is what I'm worth, and can we meet you halfway, or can you meet me halfway, or whatever the case may be. Like, I think some of you quite literally might be negotiating a salary or something along those lines. You have this Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. This event's happening, and it's happening quickly, okay? There's no question about it. And you have the Star here. This is all working out. The Star is total hope, clarity, optimism for the future, good vibes, and good energy. It's a wish come true in your life. So I love this for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next reading.